Good morning, everybody. So, yeah, as you can see, we're in the woods today. It's Sunday. I believe it's like December 17th or somewhere around there. I lose track. But anyway, I'm up on top of this hill. There's an old house in here that was on an 1850s and an 1886 map. So I'm really interested in that. As you can see with the terrain, it's pretty nice. A little thick in spots. All those green trees, those are the hollies, the ones with the prickered leaves on it. So we have that to contend with today. But when I learn more about this location, I'll let you know. So see you when I find something else. Looks like our house site is straight ahead. Give you a look. Got this old road here. So I should be coming up there. There's a lot of little patches of field in here where the old farmer just cut out a small little patch in the forest and just started planting. We got some farming implement there. Yeah, old wagon wheel stuff. Yeah, some old iron. Yeah. I guess that's where all the farming implements go when they old and crusty. Anyway, yeah, I can see it up there. Here, take a look. Do you see it up there? Straight ahead. Yeah, there's a little barn right there. We'll get in here, poke around. Like I was saying, this was on the 1850s map and 1896 map, so who knows when it was actually built. In any event, we'll find some treasure. Yeah, look at that. Looks like they used railroad track to make steps. It's pretty handy. Nice. Yeah, there's the old house. That's a beauty too. It was used up until the modern times, at least semi-modern. See the electricity on it? You see the cedar tree right there? Remember I was telling you they use those as ornamentals in their yard? That's a good indicator. Around here, at least. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's a nice house right there. Pretty little house. I'll search around in this yard here. So that was the road right there. You see it circles right there? And they would have pulled their wagons up there, or their Model T Fords back in the day. Remember when I told you I like to make a big circle and then cut right through the middle? So that's where I'm positioning myself right now. I'm getting myself positioned so I can do that. I like to hit the outskirts a little bit and then go straight through the middle of the yard. See if there's any treasure spots. Anyway, well, that's not very old, is it? There's cinder blocks built on it. It might have been like a duck hunting or some kind of shack they built, but we're right next to a creek down here. And there's the side view of the house. Double fireplace on each end. Really nice. I'm going to suspect that in here we're going to find some treasure. Alright, so let's get set up. Let's drop our detector. Start hunting this land, and I'll get back to you with our first find. So I wanted to share this signal with you. It's in the 40s, but it bounces around a little bit up to the 70s. Could just be iron. I've already dug 2 mason top lids here. I think that's it, whatever that is. It's a piece of, yeah, just a piece of scrap. Some scrap or another, something they used. Alright, so on to the next. Let me get you a shot of the back of the house. It's even got a fireplace back there, so you know that was probably the kitchen area they added on. And the main house was the first part built. That thing has 3 fireplaces. That is a beauty. That is a nice house. I would have enjoyed living in that back in the day. Alright, so see you on the next find. So let me share with you what I just found here. Look at that. That is an old web belt style buckle. Now they use these in the military. I'm not sure how far back they go. I think they go back to World War II for sure. I'm not sure how far back they go beyond that, but they usually have writing on the back. It usually has US. But that's a nice find right there. I like finding these buckles. That's history. Yeah, somebody might have been in the military. So that was a pretty nice signal. It was about a 71. And we're getting closer to the house, as you can see. I'm just working my way around right here in the front side yard, actually. So, alright, we'll see you on the next treasure find. So I want to dig this signal with you. It's ringing up about an 82. And that could be a nice piece of iron. It also could be a big chunk of brass. What is that? Yeah, it's like a wing nut type thing. Almost looks like a light socket type. Might be a gas valve. That's probably what that is. A gas valve. Gas was pretty common after coal. Alright, moving on. It's not very old. So let's dig this one together. This is a nice little target signal. It's coming up about 63 to 70. There's no telling what it is. Didn't sound too deep. I'm finding a lot of mason lids in here. Yeah, there it is right there. It's a little handle. Nice little relic. Yeah, it's probably a cabinet handle. Looks like. Yeah. See that? Sweet, huh? It's like copper. It has some kind of ornamental decoration on the side. See it? Yeah. Alright. It's a nice little house piece. Probably went to something in there, huh? Okay. Alright, let's move on. On to the next. So we worked our way to the side of the house here. And nice big old cedar tree. This would be a good area for a lot of human activity, especially the road here. You know, people coming and going. So I like to bring coins with me when I go out. And the reason why, I bring the type of coins that I think I might find at a particular site, depending on its age. And I'll set that coin on the ground. And I'll listen to the sound that it makes in with all the rest of the signals that I'm hearing. So it gives me a good idea of what the signal tone's going to be, the ID number at least, because it changes from site to site. they're not exact everywhere you go, because of the different minerals that are in the ground, the different metals and stuff like that. So I just did that. I just did my little coin check, and now I have a good understanding of what my coins are going to be at, and how I'm going to hear them. Now it's going to be different because the coins are going to be in the ground, but it shouldn't be too different depending on how deep they are. The deeper, the lower the signal. But anyways, let's search this side of the house here. I'm suspecting this is where most of the activity occurred. So let's see if we can find any coins here. That'd be nice. We can put some dates to this place and stuff like that. So, all right. So, see you when we get a find. So, if you watched my last video, yeah, I think it was my last video, I gave you a good tip about mason jar lids. When you find a lot of these, you know you're in an area where a lot of activity happened. Most of the people were hanging out in that area. They were eating in that area. They were hanging out there, working on their Model T Fords, or, you know, brushing their horses. Who knows? But take a look. You know, that's just what I pulled out. So right here in this little spot, this is a high activity area, and I suspect it's because of that right there. I imagine that was their main way in and out of the house. Most people don't use the front door. That's the kitchen. Most people go in and out of the kitchen, don't they? To clean up or to grab food, or, yeah, it's, you know, a convenient place to go as a human being with needs. So I'm finding a lot of pieces of iron and a lot of the stuff that I suspect I would find, you know, in a busy area. No coins yet, no real good signals yet. Just the mason jar lids. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I thought that was pretty neat. Check that out. It's a salt shaker. Yeah, see the little holes in the top? Salt or pepper, but it's in pretty good shape still. And let's see what else I found here. Just found a little handle, and see if I can pull it out. I think that was a step off a tractor or something. I'm not sure. It's a nice little iron relic. I also found a piece to a clock and a little handle right there. I keep some of these mason jar lids, the ones that are in good shape at least. I mean, that's history. I mean, that goes back a ways, you know. A lot of people don't keep them, but if it's in decent shape, I'm going to keep it. So, all right, let's do some more hunting around here. Let's check out this busy spot a little bit better, and really slow down and take our time and try to pinpoint some really good targets in here. So I'll get back to you when we get a nice signal, hopefully. So we'll see you then. Okay, we got our first real coin signal, and it's pretty deep. That's pretty common for coins. It's coming up about a 73, and it sounds real nice for a coin, but it's not, is it? It's got that shape, doesn't it? Oh, that is a sweet piece right there. I wonder what that was. Maybe you hang your pots and pans with it or something? Or it could have been another latch for a poster, something like that. That's a nice little relic right there. I like that. It's neat. Yeah, not a coin, but still a nice find. Alright, we're really close to this nice house. You see the electric on the side? Yeah, that could have been from the 40s, 50s, 60s even. They might have upgraded it. Who knows how long they had electricity here, or when they first put it in. But alright, let's keep searching. See you on the next treasure. What's nice about having the house still intact is you kind of have an idea where the kitchen was. And when Mama was in there cooking, which she was cooking and canning all the time, well, the kiddies had to play somewhere, right? And look at this. You know, you have those windows right there. Easy to watch your children play out in the yard. So you want to pay close attention to small details like that. Kids lost everything when they played. Everything that was in their pocket, they took out. They admire stuff. They hold on to it. They play with it. But they lose it. So, you know, good spot. You want to just check it nice and careful. You know, learn the terrain. Okay, see you on the next one. Alright, I think I got a pretty decent signal here. It's coming up only about 50, but it's giving me a bell tone, which is either a piece of iron or something non-ferrous. Only one way to find out, right? Gotta get in there, take a peek. I think it was much deeper than that. Much deeper. Yeah, see there's nails in there, iron, all kinds of stuff. Let's sweep it one more time and take a peek. Yeah, still in the hole. So that's actually good news. That means it's deep, right? Alright, I saw it. Well, some kind of doohickey. It's got a round nail on it. That was the funky signal I was getting. The 50. Who knows what that is? Scrap, huh? Alright, we're still searching this area where I think the kids played. Of course, all those trees wouldn't have been there. With 3 big old fireplaces like that, they would have burnt a lot of wood. The only thing left standing here would have been those cedars. Alright, so on to the next. Alright, we got a nice high-tone 69 signal here. I either hit a rock or I hit a piece of plate steel down there. Ah, yeah. Gee, see? Yeah, a lot of activity in here. That's a mason jar lid. Another one. Finding a lot of those in here. A lot. Let's fix our hole a little bit there. Alright. I think that was the outhouse. Right out in front here, maybe. I don't know. So, alright, on to the next. Yeah, so I just stopped to get a drink of water and take in the sights of the back of the house. It's really neat. Take a look at it. Isn't that not pretty? That's a nice stone fireplace. Yeah, it has a little brick on the top. That's nice. Yeah, I would have been comfortable living here. You know, if I had to, back in the day, this would have been a nice spot. Up on the hill, surrounded by a nice little creek. Yeah, pretty little spot. Must have been quiet. So I'm finding still a ton of mason jar lids, and you know, that's just what you find near old houses, especially the kitchen area. Whew, get so thirsty. It takes a lot of energy to sit there and dig holes and dig holes and dig holes. A lot of energy. But I'm having fun. This is a nice site. Trying to get out as much iron as I can. There's a ton of iron as well. Little targets here and there, and just every like 3 feet or so I'm picking up a nice non-ferrous target. And nothing great yet, but you know, time will tell. And this is my first time here. This is the first time this place has ever been dug too, so um, it takes a while to get a shot of that house in there. That's such a pretty house. It takes a while. You got to keep coming back. You gotta get the top layer of debris out before you can start hearing those nice signals that are usually a little deeper and underneath the iron. And they just tossed on the ground. Things, the smaller objects seem to, they work their way deeper. The ground is constantly vibrating whether we know it or not, and they just work deeper and deeper, and the big stuff comes to the top. Do that experiment at home. Take a jar of sand and put in a coin, and then put in something larger, and shake it, and you'll see that coin will sink to the bottom, and that larger object will try to stay to the surface. That's what it's like out here in the soil too. So knowing that will help you out, at least to get an understanding of why you're digging all these big chunks of iron, and not the coins and the smaller, nicer stuff. Because they're deeper, and you got to get through all the other signals to get to those signals. So alright, so let me drink some water and rehydrate a little bit here and get some more energy, and we'll get right back to it. So we'll see you in a few minutes. I got like a 82 signal here. After digging, man, I must have dug like 50 mason jar lids. So I'm at the back of the house. I've moved away. I come down here, work my way around. Got an 82 here. Let's take a peek, see what it is together. Haven't found anything really decent yet. Of course, there's still a lot of close to the surface iron and stuff like that, so my signals could be masked. Haven't found any spoons, knives, none of that stuff. I'll tell you one thing though, these people certainly weren't starving, because man, they have cans. This looks like just a piece of a can. Mason jar lids. I mean, these people were eating well, that's for sure. Looks like a balled up massive, who knows. Let's open that up and we'll take a peek, see what that is. So hold on a second, please. Yeah, it just looks like an old tin cup. That's what it is. With a little handle on it or something. And it's falling all apart. Junk. Alright. Not sure where I'm going to go to next here. I'm just working my way around, trying to find hot spots. Haven't found a single button, not a single coin. Just tons of mason lids. These people were eating well. That's about it, really. But there's got to be a hot spot around here somewhere. Coin spill or something decent. Alright, so back at you when we find more. Hey, I'm back. So I finally found something. Sorry. This camera lens, it falls down and... But anyway, I finally found something that's not a mason lid. And I've just non-stop digging mason lids. These people just loved to eat, obviously. Check this out. At first, I thought it was a wax stamp on old letters. You sealed the letter with wax and you stamped on it. But now I'm not so sure. It's an old style eagle. It's definitely 1800's. it says warranted superior. So take a look at this. It's got that nice old style eagle on it. It could even be turn of the century, but I'm pretty sure that's early. I'm gonna say maybe late 1800s or so. But then it has this back piece on it. That's what made me think it was a wax stamp, a seal stamp, and it still could be. But wouldn't they normally have, you know, your seal, your name, or something like that? So if y'all know what this is, let me know. It's interesting. I like it. Anything with the American Eagle on it, I like it. Alright, so we'll see y'all on the next hole. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's dig this one together. So I got a nice coiny kind of signal, but it's a little chattery. And you know, there's a lot of minerals in the ground too, but we get these live digs just in case it's something interesting, and y'all can see it with me. I don't see anything in there yet. I'm telling you. And that didn't even sound like the normal sound that you get on a mason lid. They're everywhere. Alright. Let's keep searching. We're in the front of the house now. And not sure what we're going to find here, but we're looking. So far it's just mason lids. Okay, we'll see ya. Alright, I got a signal here. I like the sound of it. So let's dig that together. Nice high tone. Sounds a little different than all the rest I've been getting. I thought I had a coin over there. Last hole that y'all didn't see, but there were so many roots and it was so deep I couldn't get at it, so I just figured it was iron. See anything yet? Huh. No. Iron does that. Gives those high tone signals. That flat iron. Machine thinks it's a coin. But you gotta dig that stuff. Alright, on to the next. Yeah, so I think we're done with this spot. So many mason lids. It just was crazy, just non-stop digging mason lids, and it just got to be no fun at all. So we're back at the side of the house where the kitchen most likely was, where most of the activity was. Something scurrying around in the woods back there. Sounds like a squirrel. Anyways, let me show you what we found here. So only a couple keepers, but take a look. We got that knob right there. We got that, not sure what that is. I'm hoping it's a wax stamp for letters. And we got that nice relic. That's sweet. Yeah, I'll probably keep that. Salt shaker. But, you know, little bits and pieces of parts to everything. Little handle. And we'll keep that buckle. Not sure about that. And looked like some kind of little leg to something. We'll take that home, clean it up. Shotgun shells, some pottery. Nice big old buckle here. See that one? Nice big old buckle. We'll keep that too. If that was in better shape, I'd keep it, but it's not. Just a chunk of metal. Look at all those lids right there. That's just what I kept with the glass intact. And all the rest were pretty much damaged and broken, messed up. Here's another nice little ring. Yeah, we'll keep those. But anyway, So I wanted to tell you about my most adventurous time searching for treasure. And it wasn't even here in this country. It was in Afghanistan. And it was with my battle buddy, my army battle buddy, Gino. Say, how you doing, Gino? You're gonna laugh at this one because you remember this. But and we were out there searching for old Russian war artifacts from the 70s when Russia was in Afghanistan dealing with the I don't even know what group they were dealing with back then. Maybe it was the Taliban too, or maybe it was something older. But that just insurgencies and terrorists and stuff like that. So they're dealing there. But they left behind all their stuff, just tons of stuff. And as they withdrew, they left landmines everywhere. So my buddy Gino wanted to get some relics, nice Russian relics. And I said, hey, why not? I was in the Marine Corps, and I was an engineer, and I knew a little bit about landmines and how to maneuver through them, at least as safe as can be. I'm still here today, so that was it was a scary moment. But let me tell you about the story. So we're searching around in this area, right? A landmine area, and you can see the landmines here and there, and the ones that you don't see, they're the ones that are scary. But they were so old, I wasn't quite worried about it. It's most of them were kind of rusted out and froze, stuck, and stuff like that. But anyway, and we're finding hat emblems and gas masks and vodka bottles and bullet shells, all kinds of stuff. And then, we're digging in this one little pile. And, I'm digging, I'm looking for stuff, trying to be careful because I know what kind of danger's there. And I turn around when my buddy Gino says, hey, what's this? He's holding a personnel landmine. It was, no bigger than about the size of, your hand, a little bit bigger than that. But, yeah, right in his hand, he's holding it. And, I had to calmly talk him down and set it on the ground. But, yeah, scary moment. But a moment you'll never forget. And the relics and stuff that we found there in a war-torn country was kind of neat. So, but yeah, that's my most adventurous treasure hunt. But out here, it's just peaceful. This is the life right here, just nice and peaceful, and you can enjoy yourself doing this hobby. So. Alright, well, that's my wrap up. That's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to head out. I still got a half-mile walk through the woods, prickers and everything else. So, shout out to you, Gino. Hope you like that story. I hope you still have those artifacts. I'm sure you do. If you can, send me a picture of them. I'll include them with this video, or at least the next one or so. So, alright, take care. We'll see you on the next hunt.